I think we just start with who we have in here now, go through some of the preliminary questions, and as more people join, we'll get more people in to speak and go from here. How does that sound, Sami?
Here we go.
Here we go. Awesome. We have a few questions from the community we're going to start with, and then we're going to go to the audience to ask their questions. So, Sam, one of the big questions that kept coming up from everyone was, what is your background and what inspired you to start Cross the Ages?
Okay, great. So my personal background, I'm from the gaming, so I'm producer of video game. Our company produce more than 50 video game. We are owner of 5 studio. So one studio in Japan, another one in England, one in France, one in Hungary, and one in Brazil. So our job is to create the video game for like almost maybe 6 or 7 years now. And we published game on the Nintendo Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox, Steam. So yeah, we have like a big knowledge about that. And my personal background, it's I used to be like a big fan of collectible of Pokemon, Magic since I have 9, so 27 years now. So I collected like all this kind of card. So yeah, this is like a big passion. And yeah, I have also, a great experience on production of movie. So I do that for more than 7 years. So yeah, all together, like bring across the ages. So mix about like production of gaming and a vision about like something very huge and also, the collectible.
That's incredible. So pretty much it all kind of stemmed from your love of like cards and your experience with gaming, and you just thought, you know what, I have all this experience, I have this love, let me just build something incredible, would you say? Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is like just fantastic. When I start with Magic the Gathering in 1993, and from that, I see in Pokemon, I see in Vanguard, I see like World of Warcraft, I see like all the game like coming by Yu-Gi-Oh and all of them. So yeah, I pretty tried like almost all the game, collectible game. I almost tried all of them.
Awesome. So you could say you're a bit of a professional in the card gaming space, huh?
Oh yeah, it's a big passion for me. It's all my life. So yeah.
That's awesome to hear. I think that kind of leads us on to the next question, I guess, would be, if you were to describe the Cross the Ages in a few sentences and its vision, what would it be?
It's something very, very deep, very different. Our point was very simple. What we want to do is create something based on an IP and not created only, a card gaming. So we hire 8 international writers. You have like a very famous, people working all together to create a book, a very deep book. So the book is available on Wattpad and Inkit. The book is translated in French, English, Spanish, Japanese, Chinese to push people to read it. And the story is so deep. Imagine that you have like a new kind of story, a new kind of Game of Thrones without the show yet. So yeah, in a couple of sentences, Cross the Ages is a hybrid immersion. Something that absolutely new, with 68 international artists involved on the project, 130 people, and like, a unique experience. We spent like 16 months, to create this universe and to bring it, to life.
Yeah, so it's not really just a game. Simply, it's not just a game. It's not just a book. It's a whole ecosystem that's going to build into this incredible universe that people who enjoy reading and watching and playing are all going to experience together.
You're absolutely right. This is like this is not only a game. The game is one part. The book is another part. It's going to be like a whole ecosystem around that. And yeah, we're so happy, to bring the audience and all the people, into this world.
Wow, that's incredible. I mean, is an incredible vision. And so, with obviously this amazing vision, what does the roadmap look like for it? So, the first book's been released.
Yes.
We have a few of the art teasers out. But what does the rest of this year and maybe the start of next year look like for CTA?
Yeah, it's a good question. So we will have an early access, like a beta access, between like end of April and end of May. And we hope that everything will be settled for everyone like end of the first semester of 2022. So it's coming very soon. Every week, we plan, to release a new chapter of the book. We release more and more cards to show to the people like how, the universe is deep, because it's a story between, two universe. It's why it's cross the ages, something between, the fantasy and the science fiction, something totally new. And yeah, we have so many things, to share with our community. And thank you very much, everyone, to be here today.
Awesome. So things are coming a lot quicker than I think a lot of people expected, especially in this market. In terms of, you mentioned the beta, is the beta going to be an open beta? Do the people need to have an NFT to take part in the beta, or how is the beta access going to work?
So what we want to plan, is for all the first people here, on the Discord, we're gonna do like a kind of contest to give them a NFT, a special NFT, to be like the first people to be involved on the project. So the best way, to come, and to be the first one is like to be the early one. So more you're gonna be early, more you're gonna talk to your friend, or more you will have chance to have this NFT, and to be like the first one to try the game. And it's gonna be like a lot of advantages. Being one of the first will give you like a card inside the game, and you will already start, to play and start to understand how the game is working, and start to collect many cards. So it will give you a large advantage.
Awesome. So, I mean, the people already listening right now are going to be getting the advantage, because this is going to obviously be posted to the social media and everywhere. But, listening here live, you can kind of start planning how you want to go about things and understanding the game more, maybe inviting some of your friends and family to the Discord and getting them involved, because as Sami says, this is very early, but it's coming very quickly. So if you don't get on board quickly, you might miss out. And I think one of the big questions that keeps coming up, obviously, is there going to be a pre-sale, or is there going to be like a private sale? How is the token and how the NFT is going to be released to the community?
So for the pre-sale, what I know from now is they are planning to do something like IDO in March. I'm not sure 100%, so I don't want to say any mistake, but like what was planned about the market, it's probably, we will have like something available, for the community in March. So from that, it's going to be like the first way, to get the token, the CTA token.
Okay, dope. That's awesome. So March isn't too far away. Obviously, it's kind of a date that's movable, but it's quite quickly approaching, especially since the game is coming out so quickly. And on top of this, do you have any like example of how the NFTs will work? What they'll be? Are the NFTs just going to be the cards, or what does that entail? What is the NFT?
So here we go. We will try to explain you the concept and the mechanism. What we want to do is create a new kind of game, a big bridge, between like the gaming and the crypto space. It's a real free to play. So people will come and start to play without any money. The thing that's interesting is like at the beginning, when you're going to collect the card, all cards will be digital. You can mint your card for less than $1. So the price, I think, is going to be like $1 to having, your digital card from NFT, from digital to NFT. And the thing very special, across the ages, is absolutely a unique concept that when you have your whole collection of cards, 145 cards, you can transform all your NFT to NFC, physical card with chipset inside. So you're going to be able with your phone to know if the card is like legit or no. And this is absolutely new. What we want to do is just give, the chance for the player to choose between getting, a digital card or NFT or physical card.
So if I've that right, so the game will firstly be a free-to-play game. You won't even have to pay to take part.
Absolutely.
But if you do want to pay to take part, you can pay $1.
Yeah, to transform your digital card to NFT. So the thing very interesting is like you can play with your friend and come every hour claiming some pack, because we're gonna give like some pack every 2 hours. You can come on the game and just asking and claiming your pack. We have a system of mega box that you can come every day and like claim, some the pack with gold, with skins, and a lot of things inside. And more you're gonna come, more you will have cards. Since you have 20 cards, you can start to play against a player, so you can have like and have fun and start to play. More you will play, more you will get some card. And if you want to transform your digital card into NFT, you just have to spend $1.
Wow, that's a big change from the usual NFT projects having to make you pay $20 and more. And sorry, I guess leading on from the $1, what network is it going to be on? Because obviously gas fees can be a big issue.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. If we can't use ERC20 because the gas fee is very too expensive, and you've seen many games, where people have to spend 100, 130, 150 to mint a card. So we're gonna use Polygon. We're gonna use Polygon for that, and we find a way, to have like this amount for forever. So we're gonna be able, to say to our community that the minting will be only this price. And the thing very interesting is like when you have your card as NFT is yours. Whatever you want to do with it, putting on OpenSea or whatever, this is your card.
Wow, that's really good. I mean, I know I personally really like Polygon just because of the gas fees, and a lot of the big games now are moving to it just purely because of that. And you also mentioned that this is quite a new concept actually, is you can take your digital cards to the real world. So potentially I could be playing Across the Ages on my mobile and then going home and playing in real life with the cards. Is this correct?
Absolutely, absolutely. In fact, what we want to do is like I'm from the gaming, I'm from the collectible, and I play to so many cards, DGC card, with my friend, and what I want is just that there are billion of people playing physical card, and because most of them don't know and don't understand how work at NFT and how everything is working. So what we want to do is just say, okay, let's see that and see like how it's work, and you will see how it's amazing. Having an NFT, it's you have so many things. To having an NFT, you don't have like to think about like how you're gonna hide your card or protect your card, and the condition of your card will be always perfect. This is the thing that when you are a collector of collectible, you love to have like your card with perfect condition. So the NFT will give you like this insurance and like all the many things that NFT give. And yeah, I was the guy, like 2 years ago when you told me that if I want some NFT, I said, no, I don't want a wallpaper. It makes no sense. So now I have my own gallery, and I found that so nice and so amazing. Just to give for the artist a value. So it's just amazing.
No, I know personally that I've been collecting a few NFTs, and I look forward to getting some of these cards, especially since they are transferable to real life to be able to play. And one thing that keeps coming up is obviously you have an in-depth knowledge of the game, and with these AMAs, we hope to kind of let people know more about the project. But in a whole document, is there a white paper potentially going to be released to explain the game more fully and more about it, or what's the plan with that?
Absolutely. We're gonna release, one white paper, I think in less than 10 days for our community. So you will know more about the game. We also created a GDD, so a game design document of 145 pages. I think we're gonna keep it this one for us for now, and it explains exactly everything step by step about like how the game is working, how work the combo, how work the system of gaming, how you're gonna play against other people. So it's very deep. We hire the best people, best player on the world of Hearthstone, like player from Magic the Gathering. We have like a lot of professional work with us, for more than 1 year, to work inside the game. We do like more than 5 prototype. So yeah, when we come now, with the game, we have in our hands something like very valuable. And in January, we will have a playable version. So from January to April, we're gonna start the balance, for the card. Every year you will have 365 new card. So 2 collection of 145, 52 card, 1 per week, 6 card hidden on the book, 7 card as unique. And yeah, it's how we're gonna settle that.
Wow. So there's a lot of thought that's been put into this game. It's not just an NFT game. It's a proper game that's going to develop and grow with the community, and that's really impressive. I look forward to being able to read the white paper and learning some strategies maybe so that when the game comes out, I can be on top. One of the other questions that a lot of people keep coming up with is the assets in game obviously going to be like when you play for free and then when you purchase assets, what's the difference going to be? Is the game going to be a play to earn where you're allowed to earn for free, or do you have to have the assets to be able to earn?
So this is like a very good question. Today you have many games called pay to earn, but the access, is very expensive. Game like where you have to spend 1,000, 1,500 just to start to play. So what we try to do is have like a triangle. The first, the game is a fun to play. When it's fun to play, you have a free and a real free to play. So without anything, you can play and have fun, and it become a play to earn. The difference between the free to play and the play to earn is if you want to play without spending anything, you can do it. If you spend money on the board of the game, all your cards digital will become a hologram. So you will have an immersive experience. And also, on your binder, when you have the card, you will have like animation for all your card. And you will see that we're gonna soon, release like the 3D animation that we created for the game. You will see how it's impressive. I didn't tell you that, but we have like almost 70 artists, on the project. You have the people, work on Game of Thrones, on Star Wars, Marvel, DC Comics, Spider-Man, Black Panther, League of Legends, Lord of the Ring, Avatar, Matrix, Nier Automata, Resident Evil, The Witcher, like all the biggest project on the world. All those artists, like they will hire on Cross the Ages. And the thing very important, it's they have signed for 10 years. So we not created a game, where you just have to play and having fun. But how can I say that? A speculative project that you would just here, to sell some NFT and do some hype, and we created like a whole universe for the 10 next year.
Wow. So it's more of it's not like a lot of the projects in the market at the moment where it's buy the NFTs, sell them quickly, make some money. It's going to be you stick with Cross the Ages and you're going to be playing for a long time, having fun and earning money.
Absolutely. I'm pretty sure that we're gonna give access for people around the world to play to this game and like to earn money with this game. This game Cross the Ages will be a very great solution with a fun. So it's not gonna be only a play to earn when you have to play to get money, because many play to earn today are really boring. Cross the Edge will give you, a very fun experience, and you will have like a game with so many possibility combo. It's like the Go. So every match you're gonna do on the game will be different. So yeah, you can spend maybe 5, 6, 7 hours, but you will not feel it. You will feel happy. You'll say, okay, let's do again. So yeah, every match it's 5 minutes, on the game. So you can do it and redo it again, and every time you're gonna play, you're gonna collect a card, and this card you're gonna transform the NFT. And there are a lot of concepts, where the player owner of NFT, he can sell the card, because he can also rent the card. We created a system of lending. So yeah, it's I would be so happy, to share that with you.
So when you mean lending, do you mean there's going to be potential for scholarships in this game?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
You have the way, the owner of the card, they can sell the card, but they can also rent the card, so for all people, want to do competition, because we will create it like a high level of competition with like a high amount of reward for the player. What we want is just like say, okay, you are professional of Cross the Ages, you play, and if your rank is like on the top 100, for example, you will have this amount, so people will come, and just for the game, being a professional player, as Magic the Gathering do and as League of Legends do. So what we want is to create a real competition on the gaming.
Wow. And I mean, you obviously have this team behind you, but what does the team look like? Obviously, you mentioned a lot of industry professionals in terms of, cinema and TV. But what else is there on the team across the ages that people should be excited about?
Oh yeah, you're right. So you have like the first part. You have writers, you have artists, drawing all the card, all the environment. You have like people on 3D animation. You have people from gaming. So 14 people working on the game. So they start like a month ago to go very deep on the game. They know absolutely all the process. And it's not like an indie studio. There are people like making so higher success, on the gaming. So this is like people I used to work for 4 or 5 years. You have also, people from the blockchain. You have calls, influencer. You have people on the marketing. You have people, on all the part of the game. We took like the best one. So what we want is to create a really great project with people that working all together on the same direction.
Wow, I love that combined vision. I think a lot of the success comes down to the team behind you. A lot of the projects now are showing their teams, and the ones that do the best are the ones that have these incredible teams with, the connection to the game. So I think one of the best ways we can kind of pivot of this is, we have this great team, but I think the community is also a very important part. So if anyone in the community wants to ask some questions, I think, Sami, if you're happy, we'll take some back to some of the other questions we've written down.
Definitely, I will be very happy, to ask you a question.
So we've got Hetfield Gold. He's put his hand up to talk. Let's see if he wants to join and ask a question. If anyone else has any questions they want to ask, please feel free to put your hands up in the chat, and I'll let you in here to speak, and you can ask Sami a question directly. See if Hetfield's still here. Perfect.
Hello.
Hi, Hetfield.
Hey.
Oh, I don't hear you good. Can you hear me good?
Yeah.
I hear you perfectly.
Perfectly.
Yes. So I have a question. You talk like in the team you hire people like from Hearthstone. I'm personally a Hearthstone player and I love this game. Are you planning like to make same mechanism like Hearthstone, or are you just I don't know how you talk about this, but just trying to take some few idea of them and to
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. What we want to do, for this game is not like taking ID, from Hearthstone or taking ID from Magic the Gathering. We really created a new mechanism of gaming. Why, I was talking about like a people player from Hearthstone is like when you have, player on your field, on your team, people playing to Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, and Hearthstone. You put a game, card gaming, and you see like how they're gonna feel. And it's very interesting because when we start, the prototype, they start to play and say, "Oh, okay, oh no, this is not gonna work," And when you see, like, when you start to see them having, fun on playing, and this is where exactly you have your game. So yeah, we created a new card gaming with our rules. But it's nothing about like Hearthstone or Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh! It's something new, and it's why we spend so long time to to do it.
Okay,
Awesome.
thanks a lot. I get it.
Did you have any other questions, Hetfield?
No, for me it's okay.
Perfect. Thank you for that incredible question.
Thank you.
Awesome. So I think one thing that just popped up from that last answer is, Sami, you said you've been working on this for a very long time. Obviously, the community is seeing the fruits of your labor now, but how long has Across the Ages really been in development?
Exactly 16 months. So I met, a co-founder who became a friend. He's Christophe de Courson. And this guy, he's a VC, and he got like a great knowledge on the crypto. So he was on the period of COVID. So yeah, we was he wasn't able, to travel and to do like meeting, and yeah, he start like we talked together, and he gets an idea about like the card gaming because I show him like all my Magic the Gathering card and say, you need to find an idea about that, and you need to work on that. So it was exactly 16 months ago, and it's how we created like this amazing story, this amazing universe. So we took time, but we have this vision 2 years ago, almost like one and a half years ago, to create a kind of game where people will be able to play for free and having like a play to earn. And when we see like how everything evolved, the vision was on it. And I would go deeper. Our vision for end of 2023 will be like metaverse, and we was writing that 16 months ago. So when we see that what's going to be Cross the Ages is not only a card gaming and only a book, it's going to be like an immersive experience. So yeah.
Perfect. I think it's a lot of the things now is a lot of projects release obviously all this cool stuff, but they don't have the project developed yet. I think one of the great things across the ages is the project is really ready to go, and I think that's something incredible. And one of the things that people keep recurring and bringing up is obviously we've kind of gone over it through this AMA. If you've been playing along, is what makes Cross the Ages, I think, different / better than a lot of the other games on the market, such as Gods Unchained, or maybe even in the normal world of Pokemon. What separates Cross the Ages, and what gives it the competitive advantage that you could say makes it that you'd want to play Cross the Ages rather than these other games?
So the first one is like about the artist themselves. For me, you have only Magic the Gathering have involved so many artists as we made. So you will have like a graphic, design that, when you love some artists, you will be so happy to find them into the game. The thing very important is about the access of the game. You don't have to pay nothing. It's a free to play. And you don't have to pay a pack, from $40 to 1 Ether. All the pack across the ages are between $3 USD to 12 for the maximum one. So we change absolutely all the rules about how you're going to come and how you're going to play. So you will have a real game that you will have fun and you not have to spend all your money. This is a game for everyone. And if you don't have money, and it makes sense, for people who have 15 or, people we know on other country, on the world, we created a different step as a mega box, as, the pack, the every hour that you can claim, and you can really have some card with nothing. So we would just ask you to spend time and to have fun to the game. So this gives like a large difference. And we have something very important. It's like we base everything in a real strong IP. We hire the people, the best people on all Europe, selling millions of books, they are involved on this project. They made like saga, movie, Netflix series, like books, and all those people working together. We start with one writer. We have 14 writers now on the team, and many made like a Hollywood project. So yeah, it's the first time that we put everything on the IP, on the story. And yeah, if you want to know more, the book is available and it's a free book. So it's just to show you that how we're gonna do that. So you can go on the website, and just download the book for free.
Incredible. I think that's so. If anyone who really wants to start getting involved in the storyline and understanding Cross the Ages, like Sami says, maybe download the book. I think we have a link for it in the Discord server, and we're going to be releasing more chapters, and you can really get entwined with the lore before the game launches. So maybe there's obviously probably some Easter eggs maybe in the story of how to play better. You never know. King Coin here has put his hand up, so we're going to let him in to speak. And here's a question for you, Sami.
Here we go.
King Coin, you should have like a notification at the top of your screen that allows you to join. Perfect.
Yes. Okay. Can you hear me correctly?
Perfectly.
Okay. Good night, everybody. Thank you for receiving us and doing this AMA. It's really great. So regarding the book that you just mentioned, I heard you, Sami, previously say that there is some way to win some NFTs, and there is some hidden in the book, you said. Is
Yes.
that in the book we have, actually?
It's a good question. So this book will be. This is a very great question. We're gonna have like you will have Easter egg, and you will understand quickly that on this book you will have like some. I'm not gonna tell you a lot of things, but you will know that you will definitely find something to the book. This is gonna be the first thing, and the second thing is we're gonna print this book physically. So everyone will have the physical book. Will find card inside. So the thing is, we want to do like two different things. One, on the digital, and one will be, on the physical.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have maybe another question?
No, I have many, but I have another meeting starting now, so I just hope this call is recorded.
Okay.
Or I will be here the next time. Thank you very much.
Thank you to be here.
For coming, King Coin. We'll definitely be having more of these AMAs, so hopefully it doesn't coincide with your meetings. But thank you for joining in. Obviously, as you guys can hear, there's a lot of lore and there's a lot to cross the ages. It, as Sami has previously said, it's like a 10-year project. That's why we have the artist time for 10 years. Sami, do you have a list of the artists involved, and are you looking for new artists?
Always. So yeah. The thing very interesting is like we close the season 1, but we are absolutely open, to see like the other artists for season 2. So the season 2 is starting, for now for us, because we need to have like 1 year in advance. That means, today we already draw like all the 365 cards, and now the wiring team is working on the season 2. It's how it's work on the card gaming. So if you go on the website and you check on the team, you will see like all the artists involved, and you can also send us a message on the contact to share your book, our station, Deviant Art, whatever. And yeah, we always happy to discover new talent.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, just continuing from that, obviously go to the website and do it that way, or even if you go in the Discord, there's a create a ticket. If you decide to create a ticket and in the ticket say, hey, I'm an aspiring artist, I'd like to be involved, one of the admin team will get back to you and maybe put you in touch, and we can go from there.
Absolutely.
I've just a few more questions that we have from the Discord. People were asking, will the game be digital? If so, will we get our hands on by 2022? I think that's been answered, but I guess
the thing very new on this kind of game that you will be able to play on your smartphone, also on your PC or your Macintosh. So yeah, whatever way you are, you can use your smartphone and play to cross the ages.
Awesome. And I think one of the final question, unless someone has any more, one of the ones that kept repeating was, in Cross the Ages, obviously it's a free-to-play game. What are the assets involved? We have obviously the NFTs, crystals have been mentioned a few times. Is that all the assets and tokens involved, or what else is there?
Oh, we have like many EMA, so we will give you, for the next one this. But what I can tell you is the crystal. The crystal is a CTA token. We call him crystal because what we want is just, giving a simple name for people, from the gaming. If, for example, you say to someone, on the gaming that if he need to play, he need to get like MetaMask, getting, CTA token, and it's too complicated. What we want is just like gamify that and do it very simple, and created a unique and very easy experience. So the crystal is the CTA token.
Incredible. No, it's all very exciting. I mean, for the first AMA, a lot of yield, and I hope a lot of people have enjoyed this chance. If there's anyone in the Discord who would like to ask one question or something before I think we close up for the day, please feel free to raise your hand. And if there's anything, Sami, that you wanted to say that maybe hasn't been asked to the Discord and to people who are listening.
The only thing I want to say, thank you very much to be here. I'm so happy, to share my passion, with you. It's something, that I never made EMA, and I'm so happy, to be involved on this. And yeah, I'm really excited, to do that every week, every 2 weeks, and answer to your question. And more you're gonna be with us, and more you're gonna discover the universe every week. We're gonna show you a new card. We're gonna show you like animation. We're gonna show you the gameplay. in few days you're gonna see the white paper, and yeah, we plan to give you a lot of things and to involve you. So for everyone in early here, yeah, just stay like you are, and you will see how it's gonna be fun to be on Cross the Ages.
Awesome. I think to finish this AMA, we have been running a competition in the Discord server to invite everyone to kind of grow the community. We will be obviously having more competitions, maybe meme or invites again. We don't just know. We don't want to reveal it all too yet. But for the winners of this competition, we have taken a screenshot, and I think, Sami, do you have the winners for the competition, for the invite competition?
Yes, I think I have the screenshots. So we can put it, on the Discord, so everyone will see who is the winner.
Perfect.
So it's gonna be
That's awesome. I'll post that. But if you just want to read the names out for everyone, and if they're in here, they can obviously get a bit excited.
So let me check. I don't have it of me.
Hold on, I can send it to you. Perfect. You should have it now.
Let me check. So.
This screenshot was obviously taken today, this morning. It was supposed to be, because of the time zones, it's all quite messed up. But we've taken a screenshot just to show everyone, obviously, who the real winners are. 2 seconds. Yeah. The top 5 people who had the most invites, Sami, are the ones who have won.
Here we go. So number 1, we have OX Bankless, 168. Wow, you're amazing. So the second one, Empty Over. Thank you very much, 104. Julianas Galt for number 3. Cyrus for the number 4. Josh for the number 5. StockX CA number 6. Princess Alex number 7. Rafe DK BIK number 8. La Cartouche number 9. And Enki number 10. So yeah, congratulations.
Awesome, that's incredible. Thank you for taking part.
You are really amazing. Thank you very much.
So the top 5 people of the invite competition, please do open a ticket or message me or in the general chat, and we will sort you out with receiving your prize. Sami, what is this incredible prize that they have won?
They will have special NFT. This NFT will allow them to have a pack into the game. This pack will allow you to start directly to play. You will have 20 cards inside. So you will have a card common, uncommon, maybe rare, inside. And this starter pack will give you early access to play into the game. So those cards, you can mint them, and having 20 NFT, this is a thing that I hope to do it again, but it will give you a really advantage, when you start to play into Cross the Ages.
Wow, incredible. That's a very big prize, as you're kind of getting a bit of a head start. So I guess from this, I think I want to obviously thank everyone for joining the AMA. Sami, thank you so much for giving us your time to answer these questions. I think we want to obviously do more of these if that would be what everyone wanted.
Definitely.
Awesome. So yeah, thank you everyone. I appreciate everyone for being here. And I guess we will see you at the next AMA. Make sure to keep inviting people and taking part in the community, because you never know, we might be competitions behind in secret. So just be active, have fun, and look forward to seeing you all in the game next year.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. Thank you very much to be here. Thanks a lot.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone. And have a good rest of the day or good morning, wherever you are. And we'll see you next AMA.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.